Hey Spuddies, Potatomcwhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 as Victoria of England. Okay. I have a builder over here. I don't remember why I have a builder over here. I think it was to chop the stone to get the pyramids, which we are working on. We're also got the settler on the way to do that. You were coming up to protect said settler, and you're doing just a little bit of exploration in this area. And I made a little bit of a mistake. I had the appeal map mode open when I should have had the freshwater map mode open. It's a small mistake. Oh well. We shall live with these mistakes that we make. Whoa, where did you come from? Okay. Do the attack here. So now we have masonry. And I'd like to get celestial navigation if I could. Although it might be a good idea to get the campuses early. I think I'm going to focus on getting trade routes up, because having a lot of gold really worked out for me in a couple of my games that I tried recently. And I have a builder here with a spare charge that I'm saving for the pyramids. I have a trader coming out. Let's see if we can chase that guy down. Settler move up this way. And I could go for, again, I could go for some sort of militaristic move here. It's not a bad move to go for a warlike position. We might give it a miss, I don't know. So I could go for more settlers. I could grab another builder. Let's finally get started on the galley. I'd like a galley or two just to do a little bit of exploration around here. You're moving up this way. Exploring. There is a barb camp there, which is worthy of keeping in mind.
Look back over the past with its changing energy.
Okay, so let's get rid of God King and Discipline. Let's put in Naval Unit Production and Settler Production. Although, Urban Planning might be a good move. While we get the... I'm actually going to delay this a few turns. I'm going to grab myself another slinger. I'm going to delay this because I want to wait until this era is over. Oh, actually, it'll actually line up pretty well. Let's get you moving in this way. Could be worth it to also get a builder. Then we're going to head towards political philosophy. Seems like the reasonable thing to do. We'll attack there. And we will get Magnus, but we're not going to put him in a city because we're going to settle him in the next turn or two. Make sure we get the attack off there for a little bit of experience. You want to buy those horses. We'll do mutual open borders. We'll add a little bit more gold. 5 gold per turn. Deal. So, there goes the horses that we wanted to sell. We're now in the classical era.
I don't believe in astrology.
There's astrology. Looks like that guy got killed. We are going to pick up free inquiry. Sure we get that bit of experience as well. And we're going to settle. Delete this pin. The pyramids has been built? Well, that certainly changes things. So what we're going to do instead is... Now I feel like I have to go for Petra. That's an unfortunate circumstance. I guess these will become quarries now, and we're going to put an industrial zone. So we're going to retool this to here. That'll be an industrial zone later. We're going to move Magnus into the capital. We'll get the warrior. We'll move you there. We'll get the warrior moving down to fight this too. We completed the trader. I'm going to send this one to Manchester because I want that to build up a little bit. We are going to get to work on... Let's have a look here. This city could definitely use its own another builder. Over here, we could use probably some of these other districts. Lock that in, and we'll get to work on a... monument, holy site engineer. Get to work on more builders.
Skill without imagination.
It's a boost for craftsmanship, and in fact, you can switch out urban planning now for colonization. There is the galley. We'll start exploring with that. We'll immediately get to work on some settlers. Yes. We will trade with London. Knowledge of currency has been boosted. Okay, we got rid of that scout. Why don't you take some time to heal up? There's some empty terrain over here that we need to look at. There's also a barb camp here that we need to deal with. Pop in there, do your damage. You swing back out. You hang out there. I'm going to have you park in the city. Although, there's no harm in having you parked out a tile. We'll do a little bit of exploration with this galley. I am going to want a second galley. You're going to park there. Keep killing. Park just there to scout. I'm going to send this builder back actually now. I've made the decision. And there is Eleanor of Aquitaine. Let's send her a delegation. And let's also see if we can get open borders. And then let's also see if she wants to buy 20 horses for a reasonable price. Should be 3 gold per turn. Deal. I don't need those horses. Manchester's about to grow. Excellent. There's some era score. Make sure we attack that scout to soften him up. You hang out there. Keep exploring. There's Russia. We will also be talking to Russia. Let's go ahead and open up a delegation with him. Open borders. Give me some gold per turn. Deal. He's already got some great writings. There's the Cree. Let's talk to the Cree. Let's make sure we get a delegation with them. And we will do open borders. Hopefully they'll pay me. They want me to pay. 5 gold per turn. What if I also gave you 5 horses? 6 gold per turn. Deal. Okay, you hang out there. We're making some good money per turn that we'll be able to turn into other things. Really have to kind of make a decision about what we want to do with that gold. Making 21 gold per month. Let's make sure we explore down here. Alright, continuing to explore. There's a barb camp here that we're going to have to deal with. Need to heal up. I'm going to get you moving, actually. get you moving up to Manchester to heal, and then you'll sort of reduce the total number of turns it takes. We'll get those pastures online. Make sure to work the pastures, although we don't need to work them just yet. We want to get both of them online, and then we can justify working the pastures.
Set your course by the
Okay, there's celestial navigation. We're going to get started on a Royal Navy dockyard here. We will finish the builder. I want to get a second galley, so let's unlock archery because we do have a slinger, and we're going to queue up a galley in here in the capital. You move that way, you move that way. You're going to head up this way to deal with that. Is Marseille? There is Korea. Let's go ahead and talk to Korea. We'll send her a delegation. We'll make a deal. Open borders. She wants me to pay. What if I gave her 5 horses? That'll even out the trade deal a little bit. Let's go ahead and make friends with people. Definitely want to make friends with the people who are close to me. Let's get that kill there. Bit of experience. We'll have to come back down here. Your delegation is welcome. We did find a religious holy site, or religious city-state rather. And there's the Galapagos. Okay, so you're going to park there. I'll give this city a growth tile. Probably worth it to work something like this. Come explore down here. Your delegation is welcome also. Keeping the AI nice and happy. You heal up. Don't want to get too close. You're going to go heal there. I've got the settler. We can't embark yet. I'd like to settle in this direction, if I could, like settle on the amber. And this builder now has a different role. In fact, we might even chop out this. We definitely want the Royal Navy dockyard in here. Let's head that way. Keep exploring. There's a barbed warrior. Just gonna make sure we reveal all this. Could be. I think it's definitely worth it to settle over here. That's why I want to get the second galley so I can justify being able to embark. It'll take a little bit of work.
May the forces of evil
There's the
become,
archer.
to have a happy and
Ancient
engaged
classical.
workforce.
We also want to build the government plaza. Right. So, let's get working on... Let's grab pottery. We never grabbed granaries. We also want to grab another thing, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna promote Magnus with provision. Second galley. I could get the Royal Navy dockyard. I could get to work on the state workforce. I think we're going to work on settlers. Start expanding our nation a little bit. Pop up onto the hill. Clean this up. I'd like to get that promotion. Or not that promotion, sorry, the tribal village. A little bit more knowledge of this. Let's go ahead and take the battle cry promotion. We have a builder here. Let's get to work on a settler. Let's head this back over to the capital to get it built up a little bit. You're heading here. I want to settle the amber because I want to sell that amber. We're building up our horse income. You move there. Take a moment to hit him. You come in here, provide adjacency. Although I don't actually have that researched yet. Definitely want to settle over here, and I think I might settle that early. We kill, and we get the tribal village. Very nice. We have a bunch of money. Could I purchase a settler? I could purchase a settler in a few turns. Which would be good. Maybe next turn we'll do the attack. We have the advantage of being on a hill, so I think we're good. You head back up this way.
I thought clay must feel.
So let's make sure that we are growing hard. Then we want to get production tiles up. We're going to choose our research here. We're very light on districts, I will say, because we're still in the expansion phase. It would have been worth it to get the government plaza, but I need more growth in here, so that's going to have to wait. So we'll move forward, we'll attack, we'll move forward, we'll attack. We'll clean this up. You are just going to go into alert here. You're almost in position. I'm going to get you to heal up a little bit. There's another barb camp here that I really need to deal with. After riding, we are going to go for shipbuilding. Settlers. Yes, please. Need to increase the size of my empire. Let's clean that up. Here we go. +3 era score. I hope he's not looking to declare war on me. I do have the money to purchase a thing. Purchase a settler. Wait, where's the other builder that I had? Wait, am I stupid? Did you not build a builder? Wait a minute. You did. Okay, I am stupid. Never mind. Settle right there. City-state has been killed. Great library has been built. There's Liverpool. That will give me amber to sell. Let's have a look. Anyone want to give me amber? Or want to buy amber off me? You pay 10 gold per turn for the amber. Deal. How would you like to buy some horses? Pay me 2 gold per turn. Deal. Just trying to convert my current economy into more gold. I could purchase a settler. I will do that. Put a mine on that tile. Okay. And I think the government plaza is going to go there. To give adjacency to all the stuff in the local area. You're my frontier city. For sure, we could use a builder in here. We could use a granary. We could use a monument. I need all of these things. Granary, monument, and a builder. I'm skipping out on districts early. I'm going to want a Royal Navy dockyard in here at some point, so we may as well lock that price in, even if we're not building it straight away. I think the first thing that I would like is a granary. Monument, granary, builder, in that order. It seems pretty good to me. Right. I think we do improve that cattle because we need to get as much out of our tiles as we can. That represents a production boost. Swordsmen are starting to appear, which is bad. Since we do not have a unit that counters that yet. Oof. Could settle here. This would give me some of the Galapagos. It would give me loyalty pressure up here too. thinking we get this city going. Oh, if I get the canal city, I can't settle out over here. This is actually like a decent spot. Which means this would have to be an actual canal. Which means we probably won't get to connect these. So it's really a choice of how much do I value this area having access to all these fish tiles. And I think I value that so highly that I'm going to opt to settle here and then build a canal in the late game. Settling here, 1, 2, 3, opens up the option to settle on that. Which does good things. It means I can turn this into a nice production area for gold. Improve that cattle. You're going to be working a 4th tile soon. Would be good to improve the wheat so that we can get the boost. Another barb camp has appeared. Ugh. Alright, we're working on it. It's taking time, but we're working on it, right? We've got 2 build charges left on this guy. For sure, we want to do the stone improvement there. You're going to heal up for a minute. Farm right there. There's irrigation. We're going for a settler-heavy strategy without a government plaza, which really sucks. Would much rather have been building this. And in fact, we're going to get to work on it. Wait, why did I put it there? I'm an idiot. Ah, my brain. It was like, this is where I was going to put it. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I'm going to put this here. I can't believe I did that. This was like where I was going to put it. But then I was like, no. I'm going to move it over here so these cities can take advantage of it. This is just like 100% me completely forgetting that I had made the decision to do that. I'm not going to reload for that though. I'm really tempted to do it though, because it was like, I specifically, so the thought process here, why did I make that mistake? I was originally going to put my government plaza here, and then I was like, oh man, but I'm really wasting the opportunity of it being like a lot of adjacency over here. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'll put it over here. But I didn't actually vocalize the part where I was thinking about putting it here. So it looks like I just completely randomly made that decision, which I absolutely did not. And then I was thinking, and I don't often articulate these thoughts, is like, well, I really want to lock in that thing and I want to sync it up. I want to finish it around the time I get political philosophy because I want to get the building that gives me extra production towards settlers. But then I was thinking, well, I've already built a whole lot of settlers, so it might not be worth it to actually go for the settler building. So why don't I just throw it down now? And then my brain, completely forgetting that I had put the pin here, just threw it down in that spot, and that whole thought process is lost because I just completely forgot to explain what the hell I was doing. So yeah, sometimes I do dumb things, right? There's a lot going on in my head when I'm playing the game, and sometimes it's hard to articulate everything that's going on. So you actually have only 1 build charge left. I'm going to chop to finish the settler a little bit quicker. Okay, that's exactly what we wanted to see. Extra era score from killing those barbs. We might be able to get a golden age. I'd like to purchase that tile. Put a quarry on it. So this city actually has really good production now. It kind of lacks for housing, but we'll get that. We'll get to that later. Oh, right. Yeah, I completely forgot that that scout would attack after that. But we traded a scout for a barb camp, which is not terrible. That is going to be a city. So this city wants a builder for sure to get these crabs online. Good stuff. That'll finish the settler a little bit quicker. Get those foxes. Okay. More settlers. Just pumping out the settlers. Slowly but surely we will expand our empire. we're in a position to keep expanding, even though it's actually fairly late into the game for expansion. We've had a pretty rough start. I'll happily admit that. We won't get much benefit from this, so I'm going to go ahead and take autocracy here. Because of the +1 to all yields, which we will get from their capital. Although it's not normally the one that I would take. And we can put in this. Where's the urban planning? Settlers, urban planning, and discipline, because we are fighting a decent amount of barbs, so that kind of makes sense. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Barbs are spawning relatively quickly, which is rough, and there's a archer up there, which hurts my feelings quite a bit. Now that's a good tile to work, lots of gold. We're going to have a very high gold income this game, which is really, really good. So you actually need to fall back, unfortunately. So this looks like it's like an inland sea that's sealed off, which is cool, because we actually have a setup for a canal system to connect it to another ocean.
Bravery is being the only one.
Okay. So now we'd like to make our way towards defensive tactics and feudalism and stuff like that. The Great Lighthouse is being built by Lautaro of the Mapuche. 76 science per turn on Korea. Why is it always Korea in my games, guys? Can somebody explain that to me? Jesus Christ. We've got settlers popping out. This is going to be a rough game, not going to lie. So far, feeling pretty rough, and it's going to only get rougher. Right, let's talk to Korea. Can we get a friendship with you? Do you want to buy my 20 horses off of me? Give me 5 gold per turn. That's a pretty reasonable deal. 12 gold for 5 horses. It's not amazing, but every little bit of gold we can squeeze out of our economy right now matters a lot. Let's get as many cities settled as possible and hopefully be able to recover. Oop, just bumped my microphone. More money. Yeah, I actually will sell my diplomatic favor here to try and just turn as much of my economy into gold as I can, which I'll be able to use to boost things. I'm going to buy a granary in my capital city because I want the city to grow because I'm producing settlers there. And I have the Magnus. We're going to grab irrigation. Okay, this is falling. That's good. I'm going to settle on these foxes, and then we're going to immediately look for someone to sell them to. 1 gold per turn. You'd pay 3 gold. What about you? You'd pay 11 gold. Deal. Getting that nice, good income. For sure, a Royal Navy dockyard here is really, really good. So I think we're going to do Monument Granary Builder in here to get this built up. Sort of a little Monument Granary Builder is like, I need this city to just be better in some sort of time frame, and I don't have the resources to do any, like, to send anything to it, so it's got to be self-sufficient. I have to tell him to go F himself. I didn't even, like, settle that close to him. but I can't take the extra grievances. Now I have to have warriors over here. Now I need to start thinking about an army, because this guy's going to start getting upset with me because I refuse to make promises to him, and his army score is probably insane. Yep. That means this city is going to have to queue up walls. Let's get currency. We're getting currency because the options for more trade thingies. Shoot that guy. Don't want the iron, I just want gold. As much gold as you'll give me. In order to get this city to develop a little bit quicker, I could purchase a granary in here. And that would be like skipping over the building the granary phase, which would get me closer to other things. I'm just going to take the kill for myself. Maybe they won't take it. So I should be able to clean this up. A little bit of extra gold. Send the envoy. I'm going to take the suzerainty here because I do have luxuries that I can use for amenities to tide me over so I can keep selling my luxuries. Let's see. Have I freed up any more stuff to sell? No, not really. This will also give me extra diplomatic favor that I can trade to the AI to turn into more gold. Let's have a look. Right, I definitely want more gold. Could trade with Candy and get a little bit of faith in my capital. That might not be terrible. Is that worth missing out on this incredible trade route here, though? I don't think it is. Let's go to sleep and we'll go to the next turn. Okay, we have some settlers coming out, so our empire is going to expand soon. Archer come up here to defend. We've definitely got like a lot of room left to settle. Definitely want an encampment like right there to help defend this section of the map. This city is just going to be a defensive sort of blocker city, so it'll need to do some work. Can use it to produce a small army, maybe to fight him later. We'll see.
If bread is the first necessity of life.
Okay, we've got currency. I want to get an apprenticeship so that my mines give me extra production. I can also get started on some industrial zone stuff. We've got a settler in here. I would like to settle on one of these two tiles. So if I'm going to settle anywhere, I want to settle right here. If I pull back a tile, I get an extra crab. But I miss out on the second one of these. So I'm going to settle right there. And because there's a city going there, that's going to inform my other settlements later. So we'll see how things work. Okay. I'm worried about these units floating around. He might see like an attack of opportunity on me, which would be annoying. So if you're settling there, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I could settle. I'd like to settle just one more city in here, I think. If I settle right there, it would actually open up 1, 2, 3. It would open up a city opportunity in here. I prefer to go overland, actually. Right. So I have one more settler popping out. I still have plenty of room for settlers. I also need to take out this barb camp down here in the south. Really need to get these districts built, but finding time for that is tough. I will take the gold. This is the best place to produce settlers, though. So it's kind of hard to justify that when I could be making settlers there. Open borders. Do you want to buy my foxes for a reasonable price? I think we'll just do the open borders for now. I don't want the iron. I do want mutual open borders. I will sell the... Yeah, I claw the dirt. Don't you worry. I'm going to settle so many cities it's going to be hard to keep me down.
No hour of life is
So golden age. Not really much I can do with this golden age. Since I don't actually have districts. I don't have faith generation either. Don't really have anything I can take advantage of this. So we're going to go for free inquiry because we are going to build this Royal Navy dockyard in 4 turns and get a little bit of extra science out of it. Should have had those pre-built. Maybe my priorities of settling was wrong, but I'm committed now. Granary monument. Granary builder. It's kind of like the template of, oh god, my empire sucks and I need to like just slowly improve. Keep going here. City center, I'll put 2 votes on that, and then I'll say just great admirals. Maybe I can divert it away from a great person that matters. City center, excellent. So that does mean we are going to improve pretty rapidly in here. Q, granary, monument. Pop up into the water, improve that. That turns that into a nice tile. Then you're going to improve that. You are going to settle right here, although I want to settle you on the foxes, but I'm going to settle this one for, well, an extra copy of foxes to sell would be nice, now that I think about it. Okay, so let's sell off all of our resources and renew friendships and stuff like that. You are going to get a friendship with me. You don't quite give me enough. Declare friendship, make a deal. You want to buy these foxes? 3 gold per turn. You already have those. Give me 3 gold per turn for this. I think my best bet is to try and make a dependent relationship with this guy. He already doesn't give me enough. What do I... Pound maker? You were actually giving me like a not awful deal. Yeah, 3 gold is not amazing, but it's what we got to take. So we are converting our economy into gold that we can use to purchase things. I don't think I want to purchase city center buildings. If anything, I might purchase builders. For example, there's a good builder purchase in here. Normally I would harvest a stone, but because the city just has basically 0 production, I'm going to keep it. I will get a builder in here. And that way I can take the builder off of the construction line. And similarly, I can take the builder off the construction line in here if I purchase one. And then instead I can queue up the Royal Navy dockyard. You're not ready for a builder, although you could use one. I can't afford it. That's fine. So we're set up for the next turn. Very weak start. I will admit that, right? This is a really weak start, but we have some good things going for us. We are super behind. We might not win this game. I'm going to be totally upfront and frank. We are in a really tough position. We got no mountains to make early campuses. We basically got shafted. Not gonna lie, and I didn't play it perfectly either. But this is a potentially winning position if we can build ourselves up, get our things going. We should be fine. We have a really, really strong gold income. That's like the one thing that's going for us. So if I can spend this gold in a way that builds up my empire efficiently, then we can come back into this game, because our gold income now is incredibly strong, mostly fueled off of selling things to the AI. We need to make up for our weak culture and science, so I'm going to have to start getting campuses soon. But I have just so much other infrastructure that I need to build first. But yeah, I'm going to call that the end of the episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much, and I will see you guys next time. There is also the potential to pivot towards a militaristic victory. I don't think that's really going to work in our current position, but I think science is the way to go. I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.